Hello, Ritu. Vicky, Dira. My day's going okay. Thank you very much. Whoops. I'm still alive, so that's what counts. How's everybody else doing? We all coping with this horrible disease that's lurking around, this nasty virus. Isn't it horrible? Really nasty. I hope all of you are well. I hope you're all okay. Got my card ready. So, not very good. Your blood sugars aren't stable. Oh, dear. Oh, that's awful, sweetheart. Vicky's okay. Thank goodness for that. As somebody. I'm staying in. I'm going to seal up my front door and my back door, all my windows, and stay in. If I run out of food, that's fine. At least I'll lose a couple of pounds. I'm not going to complain about that. It's not funny, though, really. I know I make a joke about it, but it isn't funny, really, is it? It's horrible. But there's nothing we can do apart from follow the guidelines that the governments are giving us and hope for the best. Nothing we can do. Sadly. How are you, Ritu? Are you okay? You doing all right? And who would like a card first? Good. I'm glad you're okay. Okay, Ritu, we should do you first, dear. Let's have a look. Husband, future, health, and work. Okie dokies. Let's see. See what we get. I've got 5 cards today. See what happens. So, oh, you've got a vegan or a vegetarian around you. What's going on there? Somebody has decided to eat soon, eat well, to boost their life force energy. I can see that. Hello, Ritu333. It shows that somebody is really worrying about, being worried about their health. And so they're really changed the way they're eating completely. They're worried, very worried about health. I'll do you second, Vicky. Ritu, we've got, are you the same Ritu? Or are we 2 Ritus? Ritu Aurora, we're doing. We got this box. Let's have a look. It says, well, you've got a lot of worries and concerns, heck of a lot of worries and concerns at the moment, Ritu. You've got, like I say, you're worried, obviously, if your husband's going to be jobless soon. That's a big worry, isn't it? It's showing you that you've got lots of worries. It's your health as well. Oh my goodness me. Yeah, you've got lots going on. You're going to have to do a lot of praying, a lot of asking for help, because right now you need a lot more strength. And the way to get your strength is to ask for it. Ask whoever it is you pray to, God or a creator or whoever he is, or she. Pray and ask them. Ask the angels to support you at this moment, at this time, and to give you the energy that you need. I know somebody, either you or somebody around you, has changed the way they eat to try and get energy, and that's good. That's very, very good. Great for your health and whatever. And these concerns that you want, they will be sorted out, but you're going to have to. You're going to have to take on board a lot more strength. So you need a lot more people to give you that strength. You can ask the family and friends that you've lost, ask them to come forward and to give you some strength that you need, and they will. People that you've lost that are in spirit now will come and help you. For your husband, he's going to feel as if he's pretty worthless. He's going to go through a really depressive stage, I've got here that he's feeling really down, and he just doesn't know what to do, basically. Feels like the world's closing in on him and nobody cares. But it's okay now for you to take over, because that's what you're going to have to do. So this is where your strength then will come in. You have to take charge of your life in positive ways. So you're going to be the one that's going to have to organize things and sort your life out, and really not forget about him, but let him solve his own problems in his own time. Don't rush him, don't push him, be there to support him, but really organize things yourself, as that you're the person now that will be in charge. So let's have a look, see when that will change. Probably in a few months. You can ask the angels to help you to clear your mind and your body, and any past problems that you've had. That will help you, because your health isn't its best, whether it's your emotional health or your physical health. I'm not sure. But you need to, I can't remember, where was it you? I don't know, somebody else with the sugar problems. Yeah, somebody else. No, but your health as well. Your health isn't good at all. So you're going to have to really get get your body in shape. It says here that also that the things that may help you and help him, which will be a job, is that he would have to apply for jobs. It says here there's going to be a lot of writing, reading, editing. Maybe he's going to have to change his career, go down a different avenue. I don't think he'll do the same work. It may be he'll have to retrain for something. If he does have to retrain, it's going to be a long time before he gets a new job. But in the meantime, he's going to have to apply for absolutely everything. Literally every day he'll be writing and applying. It won't be easy. Maybe the studying, I don't know how old you both are. It may be, if he's not too old, if you're both sort of, I don't know, maybe under 30, maybe it would be a good time, or maybe under 40, it'd be a good time for him to retrain, because you've still got time for him to get trained up for a new career. But if he's over, tell him to just carry on with what he's doing, but take any job, do anything. Once he's got a job, even if it's not the one he wants, then he'll be able to look for another while he's working, but it'll be a matter of months of writing, reading, and so that's a really tough thing. And you have got He will get a new job and he will sort his life out, but it's going to take a little while and it's not going to happen overnight, you know. But tell him, get on with it, write down, apply for as many jobs as he can. Yeah. Or if he doesn't want a different thing, tell him to retrain. Get on with it, do it. Don't sit down. Do it and do it now. Okay. Okay, so that's yours, Rita Aurora. We've got Vicky, and then after Vicky is Ritu 333. Are you there, Vicky? I've thrown all the cards on the floor again. 1 second. Gotta pick them all back up again. I don't know why I tend to drop things. Everything falls down. Yeah. Let me just make sure it's on the floor. Right, let's have a look at these. Get these sorted out. So, oh, Dira, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, darling. I will come back to you now, okay? Let me just do Vicky and Ritu. Will you still be? You'll still be here, won't you, Dira? Don't go away. I'm so sorry, darling. Have you got any questions, Vicky? Yes. Will Marseille, the guy I'm dating, offer commitment? Is he in love with me? He's the Cancer in your Taurus. Okay. That's a 5. Right. Oops, now I'm going to move these cards because they're not going to stay there. They're going to end up falling on the floor again. I need another 1 card. I'm going to take one off there instead. Okay. First card is the Archangel Raphael. He's the healing angel and he will work with you, supporting your healing work. Vicky, were you the person that was interested in being a light worker, or are you a light worker, a psychic or whatever? Was it you? Because I can't remember. My memory isn't very good, and that's the truth. I'm absolutely rubbish. I can tell you something one day and forget the next day. You are, right. Well, this one here shows that the angel is with you. Again, asking you and supporting you to do healing work. It really, I mean, people now need that. They need to have their minds healed. They need to have their bodies healed. And they're with you and they're supporting you right now. Okay. You've got a release. That's Archangel Michael wanting you to let go. You know, when you've had other relationships, yes, as a career, Vicky, yes, that's what the card is saying, and the Archangel Raphael is with you, trying to guide you that way. That's what he wants you to do. It could be doing something part-time with your whatever you're employed as now, or go for it full-time, whichever. But really give it a go. It wants you to. Not everybody has a gift, but obviously the angel sees that you do have a gift, and it's a shame if you don't use it. There's lots of things in your life at the minute. Yeah, that's right, Michael, as well. Yeah. Yeah. Michael is still trying to help you to get rid of things, you know. Get rid of things that you've been doing before in past relationships. Don't fall in other words, don't fall into the same traps that you fell into before. Be aware and be very clever. Now let's have a look for, I'll say he's Cancer in your Taurus. Let's have a look. This will be here. This card says that lately he's been He hasn't been extremely nice. He's been not, how can I put this? He's been more distant to you. Does that make sense? It says that he either is being distanced to you, or he was trying to distance his way from you, which you don't want. Hi, Adira. Hi, Bridget. Hello, Bridget Lopez. So the angels are trying to get you to release any toxic angels that he might, toxic energies that he might be putting out towards you. If it is a bad thing, then it will sort of come towards you. Stays far. Yeah, this is it. For some reason, he's staying away. It could be that he's scared, you know, or it could be that somebody said something that he's listened to, and that's why he's trying to distance himself. Don't know. I don't know why he's doing that, but he is doing it. Let's see if this card says. Oh, this one is telling you that you can find that if you pay attention to those that are around him, then you'll get your answer of why he's acting the way he is. So pay attention to who he's got around him, because that is the reasons that he is distancing himself. Whether somebody said something, you know, it happens, and sometimes people say something not very nice because they're jealous, and maybe he's listened to it or something, that sort of thing. So I'm not really sure on that, but it's definitely something to do with that around them. Your last card, Vicky. Yes, again, it's saying for you to work on it. If you really want him, you're going to have to really work hard to get him, you know, to show him that you're not a bad person and that you're worth it, you know, and then he will come to you. But do you really want him? If he's doubted you before, would you really want him? I don't know. Yeah, working on the doors. Do you know, I've got a feeling that he knows you have deep thoughts for him, and he's feeling scared. And I think he's afraid of getting out of one relationship and then ending up in another. You know, I think he's a bit of a coward. It's a horrible thing, you know, to think of, but if a man would cheat on his wife, then he will always cheat on his wife. Always. So if you end up with him, he may end up cheating on you, and there's no reason why he shouldn't, because you're by going with him, knowing that he's got a wife, then you're condoning his behavior, you know. That's I'll come over there and poke him in the nose for you. That's all I can do. You can, Ratika. I'm just going to do, whose was it? Whose was I doing now? I'm lost. Oh, Ritu333. That's it. Why is he not replying and not receiving your calls? Right. I'll find that out. I will do yours then, Dira. 1 second. Let me just do. My poor brain's gone over the place here. I've got to do Ritika 333 first, and that's my. Well, we got. No, wait a minute. Ritu 333. My brain. How come we've all got similar names? My poor head. Right. 1, 2, 3. Put that one there. Oh. All right. So why is he not replying to your calls? Let's see. This is because he doesn't. Oh dear me. Do you? Why is he not? I have a feeling that he's not the one for you, and I think he's going the opposite direction that you want him to. Ritu, because this card tells you to let go with what doesn't serve you, and you know what he's doing for you is not what he should be doing for you. Let me have a look again here. This card here says that other people told you, older parents that don't want you. It could be your parents saying, don't, leave, don't have anything to do with this person, or they've given you some sort of advice. It says here's a picture that you see, and it shows father and mother. It's not the fact that he doesn't love you. I think he does. I think he's in love with being in love. But I don't think he wants anybody at the moment. That's it, but it's up to you. That relationship is up to you. But I think he's got other ideas on his mind. I don't know. It says here it's telling you to let go, and that that your behavior right now is saying that things are blocking you from your heart's desire. Maybe he can see something. Are you showing him? I don't know if he'll contact you. He may do if he sees that you've changed something, but I don't know what it is that you would have had to have changed. Is he, I don't know, is he a demanding person? Is he strong-minded? Because it seems like he wants things his own way. Whether you give in to him, if you give in, yes, he'll come to you. But I don't think giving in is maybe not the right place. He is a Leo. See, this is it. They think they're the most wonderful people in the world. Leos are weird. They are so low. People are easily attracted to Leos. They're very, very pleasant people. He's very strong-headed. Yes, if he's a Leo, he is definitely. Maybe some meditation and with using crystals and things. You're Pisces, so you can see that's what's that, a woody sign. You're very down to earth, and he is up in the air. He can be very loving, very, very kind, and very, very faithful. And then something goes wrong and he's gone. That's the thing with Leos. Anything goes wrong, they will try, to help and try and get a relationship back on track. But if they think, I can't, I've done enough, and there's plenty of other things for me to do in my life, I'll go. And that it could be his feelings towards you. It could be that he's thinking, this is, maybe he is, maybe he's going through something where he's thinking to himself, is this going to be worth it long term or not? Or I don't know. I would lie. I would be lying if I said, yes, things are going to work out perfectly, because that's not what I'm feeling today. I mean, feelings change next week, week after that. Feelings change. It's really weird. It's a hard thing for me to say, but I don't like to sit and see people upset and wishing and waiting, I'd rather say how I feel. In a couple of weeks' time, things may be different. If you do your meditation and ask for help, then you will get help. It is difficult to see. Yeah. So sometimes with Leos, they don't see themselves as difficult. They see other people as difficult instead. And so that's why they tend to go. They're tough people. They're very demanding. Okay, so that's your 5 cards, Rita. I hope I've helped you in some way. So it's Dira now, is it? I think, Dira. God bless you, Ritu. Dira, are you there, my dear? Oh, we got a Daiha. Daiha. Oh, that's nice. 1 second, Ratika. Is Dira here? I'm going to do Dira's first. If she, yes, she is. Let's just do you. Yes, the list is open. Dear, I've got. Who have I got after? I've got somebody after. I think you're about 2 in front now, dear. Or 3. And this is Dira. Who's coming towards you? In love. Let's have a look then. Change those cards and use these. 1 second. Let me just open the door for the dog. Come on. On the ground. Come on, Harry. Harry, come on. Hey, Harry. Come on. You don't want to go out. Don't go out. Please yourself. Strange dog. I'm going to get these. Go on. Shoo. Shoo, shoo, shoo. Don't walk too fast, will you? Go on. Go on out. No. Doesn't want to go out. It's raining out there. Okay, Dira. Let's have a little look. Okay, sweetheart, we got calling in your soulmate, which is what you've been doing. You've been doing things right. You've been putting out an aura that you want your soulmate to come to you, which is really great. Yes, it's saying here, your prayers, your affirmations, your visualizations, they'll help you to bring your soulmate closer. And you're looking also for the chemistry. To meet somebody with the right chemistry, somebody who likes the things that you like, and that there's that certain attraction. It has to be that attraction for you, otherwise you're not interested. You do try, but now there's you've met somebody, it says, that and there is a strong magnetic attraction there between you. Is that right? Or or maybe you don't realize that he's there, but I think so. I think so. There's another card here saying children as well. It says your love life is being affected by children, but I don't know what that is. You haven't met him yet? No? I'm sorry, am I going too fast? This is lagging a little bit, I think. You haven't met him yet? Oh, shush. Well, if you haven't, you're going to, because he's in the first 2 cards. You're a guy. Can I forget about the hymns and change them to hers? I apologize. So don't go after him. We won't go down there. Right. Her. Have you met her yet? I was assuming that. Oh dear. Doing. You haven't met her yet. Okay. See this card? Well, you certainly will, because I mean it's the same thing whether male, female, whatever. Well, whatever you are doing, the first one said that whatever you're doing it right to draw the right person towards you, and it shows that you want the perfect person. The second one is that you, even though there are some nice people around you, there's just not that chemistry, which is what you're looking for. So it's the same thing. Now this card says it's that your love life is being affected by children. Now, and I don't know why. That is really weird. Can I tell you something about that person? It's not on that card, that's for sure. Let's have a look on this card. It could be somebody that you're working with or studying with at the moment that you don't realize, or will be coming to work with you or study with you soon. It may be a person a year or two, you don't want children. And it could be that. Yes, it could be that. Yeah, it says your love life has been affected by children. It could be. Very possible. But this card here shows it that you're perfect person, whether it's, and I think I don't know whether you know them, but you're not realizing they're available, maybe, because this person is going to be a little older than you. Only not too much older. But a little older. It could be maybe 5-10 years even older. Maybe that might even work if you didn't want children. The fact that this person is a little older might work out perfect for you. So if you are looking for your soulmate, it would probably be somebody a little older. See, it says here that the person has stirred new romantic feelings in you. So you must have met that person. Maybe, I don't know, whether you've met that person and sort of dismissed them or didn't even think of them in that way, I don't know. You've got the Archangel Michael with you at the moment, but keep on doing what you're doing. I can't offer any other advice except for meditating and asking. It could be, you could be me. Yeah, that exactly. That's what it could very well mean, that there's somebody on there, but you haven't actually met them, if you know what I mean. Yeah, it could be. See, yeah, with social media, it's a totally different mindset than it used to be, when, you know, the only time you could meet people was if you were introduced to them, really, or worked with them. But yeah, it could be on social media. Got to think of that nowadays, I suppose. So if it is somebody a little older, not dreadfully old, I mean, not as old as this, but somebody maybe probably about 5 or 10 years older than you, because you like, you have to have that chemical reaction when you see them, you know? You want the best and you deserve the best. Why not? But I think they're on your, you know, they're on your radar at the moment anyway. Okay, hope that's helped you. Who was it now? Could somebody help me out? Who it was it next? Was it? What does Ash K. Jeremiah feel about you? Akshay, Jeremiah. Oh, that's a direct question, isn't it? You're very, very welcome. Next time you come on, just start off by saying, hello, I am a boy, a male, and then I'll remember. You take care, dearer. Let's have a look here. What's that person called? Ashkeja. I tell you what, Ratika A, can you give me 3 numbers between 1 and 10, please? Does she? Oh, bless her heart. Oh, bless her. Sweet lady. Right, that's 4. Another one, Ritika. 2. That's that one. Shush. Wait. Shh. Can I have another 2 numbers, Ritika, please? 5 and another 1. Shh. 1, 2, 3, 4. and 1. Okay, let's have a look at this. How does he feel? Okay, direct question, so it's a direct answer. It says here that that person could be the one for you. He could be the person that you're actually looking for. The second card says that you have to release and heal your past, things that you've acted, things that have come up in your life that you've had to react to, and the way that you've acted to get. Oh, how can I explain this? Wait a minute, I'm all tongue-tied. The way that you've behaved in past relationships are things you have to put away and forget about, because they're not necessarily going to happen in this life, in this relationship, okay? So whatever you did sort of wrong in a relationship last time, don't do it, because that could be stopping this, whoever he is. What was his name? Where's he gone? Where's he gone? Akshay. Yeah, it could be stopping him. So you're going to have to sort of get rid of him, I think. Get rid of those feelings that you've had. You've also got family issues with him. Oh, that's it. He's married. That's his family issues then. That's it. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, what can I say? I think, yes, you may, Muppet. 1 second, my dear. I don't think he could be the one, but not in this life with you together. And I think he knows that. Not in this life. I think I'm sorry, but might not be the news you wanted, but I can't tell you a lie, because that's wrong, and I don't do that. I'm very blunt. The truth I will tell, you know. I don't think I don't. I mean, it's totally up to you at the end of the day. If you're willing to have a go, and you know, it's totally up to you. You'll make your own mind up anyway. But all I can do is tell you what the cards say. Okay. Muppet. Oh, I like Muppets. Okie dokie. You may have a reading. Yes, indeed. Do you want a general reading, Muppet? Muppet. Hello, Champagne. How are you doing? Do you want a general reading? Whoops, Muppet. Could those people in here that haven't subscribed and shared, do you think you could do that for me? Well, you can't share because it's still live, but if you could subscribe and like, please. General reading for the Muppet. Let's go here. Okay, general reading. Ooh, okay. Muppet, I've got 4 cards for you. The first card is saying, cut your cords. Things haven't been going completely well for you at the moment. You're not knowing which way to turn. Things are driving you batty. It's telling you, cut your cords. You have the Archangel Michael is there, and you can ask him he'll come to you if you ask him. You know, do a bit of meditation or just sit quietly in a room and ask him, come there and clear up any old attachments that you've had from old relationships. You're not sure whether or not to go with somebody, or not sure how to get rid of those you've already got. Even though they're not there with you, there's still issues, put it that way. There's still cords, and they do need cutting. And they're quite destructive patterns as well that you've got, and you have to cut. Excuse me. Yeah. Wipe my nose. Right, we have another one. Second card also says that you are clairvoyant. Do you practice as a light worker or as a clairvoyant? Do you do anything in the field at all? Because it's, if you're not, you certainly could be. You don't. You have. Yeah, well, I agree. You have. Whoever's told you was right. You definitely have. It says that even that, because you're asking for a general reading, I'll tell you that you are definitely clairvoyant, and you could be very good at your gift. It's telling you to trust in your mind's eye, as well as with your physical sight. So try to use that third eye and think what's going on in your life, you know, and don't just use your head. Use that third eye as well, and try to think what you can best do in your life at the minute. For your spiritual vision, you'd be a good teacher, also with healing and guidance if you're looking for any way to, if you're looking for a change in career. You make a great, you'd be good at nursing, doctoring, social work, anything that, is dealing with others and caring for others. This third card talks about your emotional sensitivity. You've been told about that. This card talks about your emotional sensitivity. Now, because you have got a gift, and because you've got your third eye is already open. You were born with it, right, open. It's just you haven't been using it as much as you could. Others will notice it, but you probably haven't. But you can use it with meditation. Open that eye, you can use it. Because you've got this gift, it means that you're a very emotional person. You get hurt so easily. When you're with people that are depressed and down, it affects you. When you're with someone, they're up and they're happy, you're up and you're happy. You're the sort that will cry at sad movies and things like this. And because of that, you're finding this time of your life difficult. But it's because of your situation. Yeah, you are an empath, definitely. But because you're an empath, you're finding this situation that you're in at the moment really, 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 really difficult to get out through. I know how you feel. I'm an empath too. And trust me, when I have to tell people things they don't want to know on here, I don't mean serious things, but love-wise, it's very, very difficult for me. But I won't lie to people. I can't do that, because I think it's cruel. But there we go. A lot of mediums, which is what I am, they will say things that are not true just to keep people coming back. Well, I can't do that, I know. Yes, you do worry all the time, and it's because of that. It's because of your gift, It's having to learn how to use your gift, and it's like something that's building up inside you. Once you've opened that and allow yourself to use it, it'll release a lot of your pent-up emotion. It will help. You can learn to meditate. If you look on my channel, there's a video on there. I think it's the last one I've just put on, and that can help you. It's self-hypnosis and opening the third eye. So if you do that, I'm going to do another 2. So there will be 3 altogether. But that's the first one that's on there. But if you do that, it takes about half an hour or so, but then you'll be able to do it yourself anytime because it is self-hypnosis, but it's not dangerous. So your last card, oh, is your past life. You see, you're a very old, same as all empaths, you're a very old soul. You've been here so many times before. It can make you feel sometimes a little bit cynical because you already know what to expect. You know, you can tell if people are telling you lies and you don't want to be fooled. And you're fed up of people telling you porky pies. It's not fair, is it? It's wrong of them. But it's a shame, you know, that you got that power and not sure how to use it. You learn it, just learn it. But when people do tell you lies, just think to yourself, they don't know that you know they're lying. So you have to treat them so carefully, you know. You can't go up to people and say, you liar, even though you know it all the time. But yeah, just be very, very careful what you're doing. But that's the reason that you're feeling all over the place at the minute. You have to use it. Use your power, use your gift. It's there for a reason. There's quite a few people that wanted to learn, so I thought instead of doing a group and getting people to pay, which is what a lot do, I'll put it on there and people can use it and it won't cost anybody anything. You know, you're very welcome. Very welcome. You take care of yourself. And thank you very much. Is there anybody else? Or is that Nav? Are you still here, Nav? And you guy, Scorpio. And you. Right. And you're a Virgo. I like Virgos. I'm a Virgo. Right. Scorpio and a Virgo. So he's a fiery little devil. And you're the person that'll put his fire out if he plays up. Okie dokie. Let's have a look at. I'm going to turn it over 3 of these and 2 from the relationship ones. Will you fulfill your dreams and become an idol? Only if you want to, Deja. Only if you want to. You're going to have to do that yourself. Can you sing? Can you whistle? Can you play a flute? What can you do? What do you want to be an idol for? Sit yourself on a post and tell them you're an idol. That's a good thing to do. You never know. The only thing for that, the only person that knows that is you. You want to be an idol? You want to be somebody famous? Do it. Work at it. Right, Nav. Okay, this first card is you, which is the goddess, expressing your divine feminine. You're welcome, Deja. Nav, you have to express your divine energy, embracing its magical intuition and nurturing qualities. That's you, the Virgo. We are very accommodating and very thoughtful. Nothing at all like a Scorpio. Right. This card shows that you can be attracted to people, especially if they're good looking. I think this person that you've got your eye on is good looking. It says that relationships for you and activities that you once enjoyed have now changed. Does that make sense? And you're becoming more sensitive and aware of energies. We've had the moon changing. We've had 2 full moons. There's another 2 full moons this month. They're affecting everybody in different ways. So it could be this change that you're noticing in yourself, which is making you think more, really put a lot of thought into things, and you're noticing more things. And you will be for another 2 or 3 weeks until the moon changes. It could be 4 weeks, actually. This third card says that you can call upon the angels. In other words, you can pray if you don't, then meditate and call upon anybody who you think is going to help you, like whether it's your family who have passed on, friends who have passed on, people that you tend to think of when you get worried or afraid. And they don't necessarily have to be dead. It can be alive, but to call upon them and ask them to take away this fear, this worry that you've got at the moment, because it's really getting to you. You seem to be thinking of all the negative things that could happen, you know? And the more you're thinking of these negative things, you're pulling them into you. And when you're pulling them into you, you're making them happen, you know? Yeah, you've got a lot of energy around you at the moment, and it's not going in the right direction. So if you're to have a relationship, you're going to have to do a lot of soul searching in yourself. It says here, somebody from your past life is returning or has returned. Is this an old relationship you're talking about, or is there somebody else that you were with that is still around you? Is that a possibility? Have you still got an ex that is hanging around, maybe, or something similar? You're worried because he was toxic, and you're worried if he's going to be the same. Oh, that's what it is then. Oh, that's the fear as well. Yeah. Right. I see. So this card that says someone from your past is returning to your life, what it means then is that what your ex was, which is toxic, that's in your life now, which is causing your problem with your relationship. Do you know, healing for problems that mental problems, emotional problems that other people have done is not easy. It's not easy to get healed. And sometimes we have to be away from everyone to heal ourselves, but we can heal it by on YouTube. There's some healing videos, healing meditations. I haven't got one on, but there are lots on there. If you find a healing meditation song and listen to that just before you go to sleep for maybe 30 minutes, I think that might help you just to relax that worry, because your new person isn't the same. He's not the same as your ex, you know. Try not to put them both. It's quite natural for you to be concerned. I would as well. You see, it says that great love is worth taking a step toward. It's no good taking a step back from somebody who might be the perfect person, which he may be. I'm not saying he's a perfect human being, but he may be the perfect one for you. Do you know what I mean? Just try to relax and heal yourself. Because I do feel sorry for you. You know, I just want to grab you and hug you and you know, help you heal. But sometimes some of these videos on YouTube, the healing ones, the sounds, they'll do that for you. You'll feel somebody hugging you and loving you. You know, I hope you can have those bad thoughts away from you, sweetheart. I really do. But don't go thinking this new your fellow now, don't think he's bad. Yeah, you need to be looked after. You need someone to care for you. Get yourself healed first. You're the most important person, you know. Get yourself feeling good. Okay, sweetheart? Oh, you're welcome. You take care. I am now going to go. I'm going to have myself a cup of coffee. There's nobody else new in here. Oh, there you go. Oh, okay then. I shall do something for KM. You may ask me a question. I was just going to go, but I shall stay. What is your question? What are KT's true feelings towards you? Oh, okay. You're welcome. Now, KN, are you male or female? I've just been talking to this poor chap and calling him a girl. I don't want to make the same mistake. You're a female, okay. Let us have a look. Now, who's he? Katie. Katie. Whoops. Okay. Let's have a look at 2. Oh, there's 5 there, is there? Oh, there's 5 cards. I'll do 5. Obviously, that card wants to be there for some reason. Okay. Right. This card says, well, this card is just saying you've already met the romantic person you seek, which is obviously KT. So we can put that one down. Oops, right. I went a bit funny, I think, then. Right. Second card. Right, your relationship with this person, with this male, is it influenced by some by somebody's spiritual path or spirit or a religion or something? What's the problem? There's an influence in the relationship. Does that make sense to you? The third card, let's have a look. The third card talks about a holiday together, actually. Are you planning a holiday to go? You aren't on the same page. Right. Oh, I see. Could be. Maybe that is the reason. It's showing about a holiday or a break time together that may put you together. Recently lost your job. Who's that? Tina Mellinger. 1 second, my darling. You need to take time to sit down and talk to this person, KN. There's a lot of things getting in your way. You've got financial issues. You've got somebody else's love life that's getting in the way. A career job that's getting in the way. And this either religious factor or something. Or spiritual path. But it does say that you know the only way you're going to find out is for you to take the first step and ask him. It says, go ahead, make the romantic gesture. If you get pushed away, you get pushed away. But the only way you're going to find out is for you to make the first move, because I don't think he's going to. Okay, you're going to have to do it all yourself. Does that make sense? To say with his true feelings, I can't say, apart from all these problems that are in the way. Yeah, I think maybe you should just you take the first step, because he's not going to. He can just sit there and do absolutely nothing. You fall easily. No, I fall easily. May I ask a question? Okay, you can, but I've got Tina first. Okay, KN, thanks very much. Tina, recently lost my job. What does my future hold? Ooh, let's put these ones away. This is for work. Right, this shows that there's you've got a lot of people in the spiritual world around you, Tina, and they are worried about you. There's family and friends you've lost, and they are worried about you. I think you're panicking, and this is why they're there with you. They know that you need them. Sometimes we can call people without knowing we're calling them. They are really, really worried. There's a healing angel with you. The angel knows and needs. We passed a year ago. Yeah, you are. You are really worried, and they're there to support you. They're there to heal you. You know, you're not alone, and they want you to know that you're not alone. There's friends as well you've lost, or a friend you've lost. I don't know when, but they're there as well, because you've got several people around there with you. I know it's grandparents as well, or a grandmother. There's an old elderly lady. Well, I say elderly, probably about 75, 80 maybe. Yeah. See, this card is showing that you're an earth angel, that you're in touch with your feelings. And when people are in touch with their feelings, you're an empath as well, which is showing that it's very, very difficult for you to cope. Very close to your grandmother, because she's there with your father and your friend. And they know, they know that you want them there. They will care. They will give you the strength that you need. Don't think you're on your own. Don't think that for 1 minute. The reason that they're there is because you are an empath. You're a light worker. You are gifted in lots of ways, and because you're that way, everything has really got to you, and you feel a lot of good vibes and bad vibes, and all sorts of it builds up on you. Same as a person that was in here earlier. It's hard work, when you can feel other people's pain, other people's sorrow, and then you've got your own worries. It just builds up on you, and it's like, oh, I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do. I need help. And when you get to that stage in your life, that's when you are calling upon your spirit family, and your maybe spirit guides, which you probably have, and they're there to help you. Try not to see, this is not a very good time, is it, with this virus thing as well, because that's going to get you all upset. You've been worrying about other people as well. That's not very good. Dear me. Yeah, it's showing here, this card as well, that they're helping you to heal from any pains that you have. I feel for you, sweetheart. I really, really, really do. Now, yours was, what does the future hold for you? I think there'll be a period of time when you won't be working, but that's only because you need to have that time to heal. Don't see it when you lose your job. Don't see it as a bad thing. See it as a time to get yourself healed and to get yourself a little bit stronger before you get your job. Your son-in-law's a police officer and they live out of state, and you worry about that. Well, you will. That's it. It's because, you worry about everybody. You have to look after yourself and take a little time to take care of your own self. There's a card here talking about divine feminine energy, and that's from your grandmother. She was a tough lady, full of love, but a tough lady, and she had a very hard life, you know. But she's, you know, she's, it's like she's saying, look, we did it, and we know you can do it, you know. You will be okay, but I think you will have a little time where you will be out of work. But use that time. Don't think of it as a down thing. You think of it as an up, a good thing. That this is your time to heal yourself. You know, take time for you, and then when the time is right, you'll feel right. You will draw in a job, and that'll come to you then. You will have work then. But I think for a little while you're going to have to have a little break anyway. I think if you were still working, it wouldn't be good, you know. So that's all I can say for you at the moment. But pop back any other time that I'm on here, and anything, if you've got anything to ask that you remember, then in a couple of days, pop back and ask. Okay, you take care. Right, I fall easily. How do you see things happening? I don't know. I don't know how I see things happening. I saw spirits when I was a little girl, and I asked my grandmother about them, and she said, oh yes, yeah, they're always there. And I thought, oh, okay then, that was it. And I've never seen it as peculiar. I did stop seeing them for quite a while, probably about 15 years. And then I started it back again. They just appeared, and it's there. I see things and I feel things and I hear things, but I'm not totally bonkers. And I don't see them and feel them for everybody, but the majority I do. If I see something, I'll say it. If I don't, then I won't make it up for somebody. If they want me to say something exciting, I can't. If it's not there, I can't say it. And I won't pretend that it's Auntie Frida from Kalamazoo, or I can't do that. Can't do it. Right. You're welcome, Tina. You take care, sweetheart. I fall easily. My boyfriend's parents are thinking of moving away. I'm afraid I'll be left alone in my pregnancy without my boyfriend. Oh, Lordy. Oh, have you discussed it with them? Because they're the child's grandparents, aren't they? Have you discussed it with them at all? Okay. Oh, bless you. Oh, you haven't. Oh, dear. You know you have to, don't you? How young are you? Have you got your parents with you? No. 18. Oh, so, oh dear. And he's 17. Oh, so his parents think that you're the older person, then you have to make your own way in life, eh? And he's younger, so they have to keep looking after their little baba, their young boy. What's he doing? Is he just listening to his mum and dad? Oh, dear me. Let's have a look. Still under age, yes. Well, they're trying to take him away because they think everything will go back to normal if they take him away. But that's not fair because he's 50% responsible for that baby. Oh, sometimes I want to strangle people. Oh, dear. Oh, my Lord. You know, this is it. What has he said to you? Does he said that he wanted to stay, or he wants to stay and they won't let him, or not that they won't let him, they think it's a bad idea? They probably think there's nothing in the cards I can possibly do. They probably think that because he's so young, that it's your fault, so take him away and he can get on with his life as an innocent person and leave you with everything. Oh, well. Everybody's having an economic problem when they've got children too, so. Well, have they invited you to go at all, or not? Are they just saying they're going regardless? Oh. Oh, darling. How far along are you? Which, if you don't mind me asking. Yeah. See, the thing is, a parent will automatically try and protect their children. And they've given birth to these wonderful, beautiful children who couldn't do anything wrong, which they can't when they're first born. Perfect. But in the eyes of a mum and a dad, that child's still flipping perfect. And some people, when the kiddie gets older, they realize their child's not perfect. But then you've got the idiots who think, no, my child is perfect. It must have, whatever they've done wrong is somebody else's fault, not my child's fault. And I think they're taking that attitude that, oh dear, okay, you know, let you hear something that doesn't sound dreadful, like saying we have to go because of work. Only because I think they just want to take him, and then it's out of sight, out of mind. He can get on with his life without having to worry about being a father. Do you know what I mean? Some people, I mean, if they break a cup, they'll quickly hide it in amongst the trash so nobody knows it's there, you know? Yeah, but say they can't pay. Everybody has a bad time paying bills and things. Hi, Laura H. Yeah, a lot of people have trouble paying their bills, but it's important. I mean, I expect you do feel broken. I wish I could give you a hug right now. It's sort of, oh dear me. You made your mind. If you discussed it with your parents, have you made your mind up? You're keeping the baby and everything. Yes, you can. Maribel, 1 second. Do you see them going through the? I do. Yes, I do. You are. Well, I think, yeah, I think they will. I think they'll go. like I say, a lot of parents, they see their children as absolutely perfect, and at that age will take the boy away and the past will disappear. It's out of the way, gone, you know. You know that in an ideal world they should say, okay, he's the dad, 50% of expenses, and we'll do everything we can to help. That's in an ideal world, which none of us live. You know, I don't think they're going to hold him to task for anything. I think I would sit and talk to somebody. No, I would listen. If I was you, I would talk to somebody, some adult. I would talk to him first, and then I would talk to the parents. Yeah, and then I would go and see somebody, some advisor, who can give you some proper advice. You know, because I think that's what you will need. You're a very brave girl. You're going to you're saying that, oh, I'm really alone, yeah, but you've made the decision that you're going to keep that baby. That's one heck of a big decision, and that shows that you have strength. You may not feel it, but you jolly well do. To say that you're going to keep the baby, that's a big thing, and you need to see somebody to get that advice, okay? And he's upset too. Well, yeah, and there's no way he could stay with a relative or anything. Yeah, you need to sit down and talk to him, ask the parents, his parents, and then go and book to see an advisor. There's always somebody who can help you. He has no relatives. Okay. So then that's all you can do. Go see somebody. Go see an advisor or a counselor or something. You must think of you now, right? Don't think about him that he's going. Don't even think of that. Think of this: you and that baby, and you're really, 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 really strong to make that decision that you did. That you're keeping it. Well done. That's your first big hurdle. You know. Now go and find out whoever it is that you can go to, and do that. Yeah, get some proper advice, financial advice, and housing or whatever it is that you need. Yeah, there are places put into place to help people. But you're a very, very strong girl, and well done on you making that decision. You're not alone. You've already got a baby inside you, darling. You'll never be alone. That's one thing you'll never be alone. Okay? You're very, very welcome, sweetheart. Very welcome. Right. Right, what have I got here? General reading. We've got Maribel and Laura. Who's here first? Maribel or Laura? First one to write yes, Maribel or Laura. Whichever of you write the word yes first, that'd be the one I'll read for first. So I can't remember which one. Yes, okay, Laura. That young girl will do good. She's brave. Very, very, very brave girl. I don't know her, but I love her to pieces already. God bless her. Oh no, Maribel. All right, I'll be quick, Maribel. Don't worry. I'll be quick. This is a general one, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, Maribel. general reading. Okay, this shows the Ace of Wands, which is not a bad card, but you've had some, it's like you've just come out of something. You've gone into a new part of your life. You've just been out of some big problems that have been around you, Laura. Lots of problems that have been around you. And you've really come through. A lot of people behind your back, nag, and saying things behind your back. You've just come out of that. And you're going into, you've got the Star, which is plenty. You're going to have a lot coming to you now. You know, put all those people behind you, because they're not true friends anyway. You know who your true friends are. The new part, as the new moon comes, we've got the next new moon, your life will change, and change for the better. I'm not sure when that is, but I know it's not long. You've got the Stars, so it's when that happens, your life will start to change. It's really, really good, actually. Oops, what is this one? I can't see this one. Okay. These problems, these people will pop back up again, and they'll try and get in your way, right? They will try their hardest to get in your way. They'll put up obstacles and everything they can do, because they'll realize that it didn't work the first time, and you managed to get ahead, and they'll be back lurking. Let's try again. Don't let them. You've got this card next, which is the Magician, which shows that you're a very clever and a wise person. Use your intelligence to fool them and to beat them. Play them at their own, play them at their own game. They think, haha, we're back and we're going to cause trouble for you. Well, you can say, haha, I know you're back. I don't give a monkeys. I'm going on with my life. They can go away, Be very, very clever and just keep your little eye open. Forewarned is forearmed, isn't it? I think it is, yes. So, you've got one up on them already by knowing. And then your last card, it's a great card. You've got the 10 of Pentacles, which is plenty, which shows maybe a new job or a change of job. You've got something to do with animals. You've got a wise man as well that and he's got something to do with animals. I don't know whether it's somebody that that you can go to ask advice, but they've got quite a lot of animals around them. And if you have a problem, go and see them. They've got a lot of dogs and things around them. But they're friendly. It's a gentleman. And there are 2 women with him. I don't know one's a daughter and one's his wife, I'm not sure, or one's a mother and his wife. But this person, and he's there to give you help and advice on your new job. Okay, you've got a really good lot. As long as you keep your eye open on the sneaky ones that will be there, try to cause as much problem as possible. All right, Laura. Oh, that was nice for a change. That was a good one. Yes, very nice cards. There is just a list at the minute. We've got Maribel first, then Brianna, and then you, Ashley. So Maribel, Brianna, and Ashley. Remember where you are in the list, because I'll get confused. I have a very old brain. You're welcome, Laura. Oops. Don't forget to subscribe if you don't mind. Blessed be, darling. I don't charge for anything, so if you could just subscribe to my channel, I'd really appreciate it, please. Okay. Maribel, what did you want? Was there anything you wanted to ask, or was it a general reading? Maribel? General, okay. Right, we've got a 5-card spread of some elderly tarots. Wow, you've got the first card, very, very close to the last ladies, except for you've got 2 people that have been putting up an obstacle towards you. I don't know who they are. pardon me, but they've been, you've been having a dispute with them, a bit of a, I don't know whether it's argument or just words, but it's been going on for a bit. I'm not really sure if they're family or to do with work. I don't know. Can't tell. You've also got the High Priestess, which is a good card. And the High Priestess, she's up the right way. She's perfect. And in this case, I'd put you as the High Priestess. That you're in a place now where you can turn around and look at what's been going on and perhaps start to make some good decisions in your life, because I think you do need a bit of a change. Not too much of a change, because, you know, but what you've needed strength, and you felt very weak that you haven't been able to make the decisions you want to, probably because of the first two people, which would make me think maybe it's parents or family related. I don't know. But even though you are strong enough to make decisions, you just feel that you're maybe not as strong as you are. So put your fight up. The third card shows again, you need to put up a front that you're strong. You have to show people you're strong, because they're going to walk all over you. And they have been walking all over you, and they're going to carry on. The next card is the Two of Cups, which is Two of Pentacles, which are nice. It's a very low pentacle card, but still it's very nice. And it's to do with eternity, I feel. The decisions that you make now are going to matter for the rest of your life. It's going to affect all your life. There's, I can see a ship on rocky waves. That makes sense. That maybe that you will need to travel, or you will need to move away from where you are to sort out these problems. Maybe that's the only way to get away from them, is to go on a house move, new job, new life. And maybe once you have made the move, that you're going to feel stronger, because you're not going to be close to these people with all this bickering and telling you what to do. It's been very, very difficult. It could be, well, I'd say it's a lot to do with family, that you haven't been happy, and you've been wanting to try and have things to change, maybe to leave, but you haven't felt strong enough. And now I think you should, you know. I hope that makes sense to you, Maribel. That's all I have right now for you, darling. I wish you all the luck in the world. Blessed be. Right. So, Brianna. Hello, Eleni. Brianna is next. We've got, after this lady, we've got Brianna now, then we've got somebody else after, and then it'll be your turn then, Eleni. Right, Brianna. I love reading. I can do that. I love reading on what to come. Let's change these cards. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we have a heart-to-heart conversation, Brianna. And it says here that honesty, you need to discuss your feelings with each other. Have you got somebody on your mind? Because by the look of it, there's somebody you don't know what to say to him, and he doesn't know what to say to you. And it looks like you've come to a sticky patch at the moment, if that makes sense. But you really need to start talking to each other. If that makes sense, you are thinking of someone. Well, start talking to them, because you're not going to get anywhere unless you do that. It shows chemistry, which shows that there is some chemical attraction going on there. I think it's on your side more. But I don't think you realize how attracted he is to you, and the only way to find out is to start talking. Right, we've got calling your soulmate. You can you can pray, you can ask for an affirmation, or make an affirmation and visualize of you two together, meditate and ask to draw him towards you, and ask him that, in meditation, that he is, that you like him, and draw him in that way. You can do that. We've got some family issues at the moment. And it says that your love life will get better when you forgive your parents. I don't understand what that means. What does that mean? I don't know what it is. Whether you've had an argument with your parents, and things are not quite right, but I think you need to sort out something at home, something with your family. And your last card confirms that, really. It says forgiving and learning. And as you release and heal your past, you'll experience so much more love in your present moments. So, yes. Does that make any sense? It sounds rather nice. I hope it does. Give it a go. Go and I would do some meditating. Light a candle, meditate for a little while, for a couple of, maybe a week, and see how you go. Oh, thank you, Brianna. Thank you, darling. Just one moment. Who was next? Was it? Oh, I'm lost again. I told you I would be. Come on, you know who's next. Is that you, Ashley? Are you next? I think. Yeah, I think it's you next, Ashley. How does Sagittarius feel about you? Well, I don't know. Let us find out. Is he a handsome Sagittarian? I like handsome Sagittarians. Ooh. Ooh. Right, okay. All right, here we go. This is an up and a down. Right. Okay. You're a Taurian. Okay. Okie dokie. Well, this card is saying that you have to give the relationship a chance, right? Give it a go. Let yourself go. Don't hold back, and because all you're doing is making yourself unattainable, which is not good. Go for it. Express your love by making maybe a romantic gesture. What sort of romantic gesture? Smiling at him, that sort of thing, maybe looking at him and touching your hair. Let him sort of see that there's something there between you. Does that make sense? Excuse me for this naughty nose. Right. The third card is deception. This is the one I didn't want to see, really. This card shows that either you or this chappie who you fancy has deceived somebody. They've, what's the word, 2 times been seeing somebody else. It might not be you then, Ashley. It might be the other person then. I don't know. But somebody's has led somebody on along the way. Not you, but somebody else. And it says that they're wearing a false mask in the relationship. What they're doing is they will give out vibes that they're a great, good person, and you can really fancy them, you know. And he's good at drawing people in. Maybe he's not the right person for you. I've got a feeling he may not be. It says keep an open mind, you know. He's not the right person for you, I don't think. He's not the right type. But I mean, if you have, you know, I'll just take a chance on that. It does say to let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. In other words, give it time. Don't rush into anything at all. Take things very, very, very slowly. Don't go up to him and say, hey, gorgeous. You know, take things very slow. And just beware that he might be, I don't know what the words are nowadays to say what they are, but I think he's not the most faithful person, or he hasn't been. But then he's only young, so I mean that doesn't mean he's a bad person. It just means he's young, basically. So good luck with that. Take it slowly and see how it goes. Don't rush. But personally, I'm not sure if he's the right person for you. If he is, he'll come to you and you'll know. If he doesn't, you'll know he's not the right one. Okay? Good luck with that, Ashley, darling. He probably thinks you're very cute, but, you know, you've got to be tough with him. Then he doesn't want somebody he can walk over. Eleni, may I ask if David got your message today and how he feels about it? Ooh. Let's see. Let me try these cards instead. They might be a little better. That's what they help. But just take it slowly, Ashley. All right, darling? Take it slowly. You take care. Let's have a look for Eleni. 1, 2, 3. These are all upside down, so that's my fault. All right, let me turn that the other way. Oh, come back. Right. Let's see what we've got here. I've got the King of Pentacles, which is a good, strong card. A very good, kind card, very fair-minded person. What are we doing now? We're trying to find out how he feels about it. Maybe this is him. He's a very fair-minded person. Is he a very old-fashioned type person, very honest and very, very old-fashioned in his way? Because that's the person that I've got here. He's not a runaround guy, you know. He's a very stable, very calm person. Although he can be wonderful and nice, he's calm. Yeah, so that is him then. Okay. So right, so the next card with him in it is he's been hurt before, he's been pained. And he finds it very difficult to make friends, real close friends. He's got friends, but not real close friends. He's finding it very difficult. And he's also does he care for a family member or something? Because it's got him that he's busy caring for somebody by the look of it. Oh, and he feels like he's been stabbed and he feels like he's been stabbed in the back. Blimey, he's got the 10 of Swords. You're not certain at all, are you, whether are you not sure whether he's had the letter? Do you think maybe someone didn't give it him or something? Is that why you're saying, has he received it? Do you think that somebody else hasn't given it him? Because there's these swords in the back are not very nice. Maybe you're not sure, then I have to take it. Yeah. Okay. Well, we've got the moon, which is here, which is a nice card, but it shows changes. Now we've got a full moon coming up. So as soon as this full moon is up, there will be another change. You sent him a text message. This last card is the Hierophant. Now, I think this person is trying to, somebody else has seen that message. So I assume he has, and he's shown it to somebody. Could be a family member or somebody. Maybe he's asked somebody for advice. I think somebody else has seen that message, and that person is an older person, and that person will help to give him some guidance on it. I think he has seen it. We've got two people. Yeah, we've got two people. That would be you and he and this other person. So he's not sure what to do. He's read it. He's not sure what to do, and he's gone to somebody else to ask for advice. And that's the last card, and there isn't anything after it. So no decision has been made on whatever the text said. So I think until he comes back to you, but he has definitely seen it, and it's been shown to somebody else. He's really not sure. He's really not sure what to do, you know. Does that make any sense to you? I don't know. Eleni, why do we have a laugh? What did you say? You asked him if he forgives you. Oh, so he's asked somebody else, what should I do then? He doesn't know whether he should or not. Yeah. You sent him to, oh, no wonder he's showed them to somebody else. I said, oh my God, what should I do about these? Oh, dear me. Well, that's why there's nothing else for me to say after that. You saw, he's probably still sat there with his mouth open. Oh, dear me. How funny. Sorry, I can't go any further on that. Sorry about that. Oh, dear. How funny. You take care. You take care. Oh, my. Dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. And it's an older person, too, that he's shown. Oh, dear. Katrina, what is the zodiac sign of your twin flame? It's Capricorn, Katrina. Not sure why I've said Capricorn. I have no idea. But it's a Capricorn. You've got into a fight before the fight before the fight. Oh. You're very welcome, Eleni. Bless your heart. Kiki. Kiki. Hello, Kiki. You're next. And then we have Serena after. Kiki, what have you got a message? A message, for goodness sake. Kiki, do you want to have a general reading or a love reading? Or does anyone have a crush on you? Oh, let's have a look what you've got coming up. You girls, I don't know. Right, I'm going to pull 3 cards and see. What do you think? The first one, there you go. Can you see what that says? Very soon. Da, 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 da. Very soon. It says, Kiki, it says, clearly decide what you want so that comes to you now. Decide what person you fancy or what type of person. And it's also, it says, and it could be the one, because it says you've already met the romantic person, the romantic partner that you seek. You've already met him. So goodness knows who that is. But it also says make an effort. Okay. It says great love is worth taking the steps that you're guided to take. So be guided in your thoughts. Okay. And let's see. Ooh, let's see what happens. Yeah, you've already met him, but you just haven't seen him as a potential boyfriend. You're going to have to go searching tomorrow. Do I know him? Do I know him? Do I know him? Oh, he's horrible. No, I don't know him. Now that's going to be fun. Oh, that's cool, I think. You will be. Everybody coming down the stairs, and you'll be looking at that person going in the opposite direction. Who's that then? Do I know him? Did he just smile at me? Is that him? Good luck, sweetheart. Good luck. Who are we doing now? Serena and then NC. Right, NC, you've got to be the last one because blimey, I've been on here for ages. Sorry, Serena. Right. Blessed be Kiki. Take care, sweetheart. Serena, how does Chris feel about me at the moment? What's his intentions? Thanks in advance. Okay. Right. Let's have a look here. That's Chris, and what's his intentions? Okay, Chris is a person. Is this a romantic thing? Because it says that that he is that your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Is he somebody that you've been with for a while? Because it's like it's time for the relationship to take a step up. I can only assume that it's a romantic. It's got engagement written on the card. You know, there's the card. Engagement, it says at the top. So it's something that wants to. You just met like a week ago. So it could be then, obviously not a real engagement, but maybe you both like each other enough for the relationship to go on a little bit longer. Oh, Vicky, I'll do that in a minute. Where should I put it in here? Oh, it's on there somewhere, isn't it? Wait a minute. 1 second, excuse me. Let me just go. I should have done that. Stupid me. I'm as dopey as can be. Oh, God. Shush. Come on. 1 second, I just get this meditation thing. There it is.
My name?
Shush. There it is. Copy. All right, that's the link for the video. Okay, should work, I think. Yeah, it does work. Right, I do apologize, Serena. All right. Yeah, I think the relationship will go up. It's going up a little bit, it's going up to the next level then. If you'd have been together for, if you'd have said that you were together for a long time, I would have said then engagement and, from then on. But if you only just met, then it's just going. So I think he definitely likes you. You've also got playfulness here. And it says to capture your romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So act like you used to when you were younger, and let him see your playful side, that you're not terribly serious, that you do like fun as well. I think he's interested in knowing maybe what you're really like. So let him see that you are a playful person. You do like fun. It's just that maybe you don't want to go too far, and he thinks that you're just a very silly, immature person, when you're not. Okay. And the next card is for you to release your ex. So have you got an ex that you're still with? Oh, no, he's not an ex if you're still with him, is he? So he wants to, well, not necessarily he wants to have sex. It doesn't necessarily mean that. I mean, you can be going out with somebody for a while, but you don't feel anything, and then for that person. But then it could be that suddenly you really do care and do feel close to that person, and that's the second level. It doesn't mean sex, or kissing and then sex. That's not necessarily it, but it means he wants things to be serious. Yes, you do have an ex, because this card says the time has come for you to clear your energy and release your ex. And that ex is hanging around. He has got energy, and you tend to judge other people on that relationship that you had with your ex. That energy is still there, whether you know it or not. Do you know what I mean? So try and cleanse yourself and put him far away. Don't even have thoughts of him. Don't have thoughts of the way that he did things. You got over him, kinda. It's the kinda, that's the problem. You have to be, I got over him. Get rid of the kinda, It's not easy, that. Not easy. But you're going to have to, really. And now we've got the last card is retreat. And it says it's time to disconnect with the world. It's time for you to take a little bit of time for yourself. And, what's the income? The outcome. Do I think of it? I think you've got a good chance with this, Chris, personally. I do. Take things slowly. But yes, let him see the real you. Don't pretend anything. Unless you show him the real you, then he's not going to be able to fall in love and go through all that rigmarole with you, because he'll be doing it with the person that you're pretending to be. Then that's not going to work. Yeah? Let him see who you are. But you're going to have to get rid of all all the little bits that's left from your ex, I'm afraid. Did I show him the real me in the cards? No, you haven't shown him the real you. Not yet. Because some parts of the real you've hidden because of the way you acted, and your ex-partner or ex-boyfriend. Some of those pieces remain, that residual pieces from the last relationship. So no, you haven't shown him the real you. But you have to show him that you're ready to, you have to show him that you're a playful person, a happy person, and the real you. But show him it. But if you do, you've got a chance of a good relationship there. But don't take things don't take it fast anyway. You're okay. No sad face. You don't need that because you've got a relationship coming up. This will be good for you. It really would. Come back again soon and I'll do another reading, okay? See how things are then. You're not always happy and playful. Oh, of course not. No, of course not. There's that, and that's what he has to see. He has to be able to see that you're not always, he has to see exactly how you are. Sometimes you're happy, sometimes you're not happy, but that's the real you. That's what he has to see, If you are showing him the real you, that's fabulous. Let the relationship go on. It's great. You take care. Come back again in a week or whenever. I saw 2 other people come in and I wanted to go, but Rupanshi. Right, I was going to go, but what I'll do, I'll pull 1 card for you, Rupanshi, because I must go, and 1 for okay. Right, 1 card for Rupanshi, your coming career. Okay. Have you got a new job now? Because you've got a change in 3 months. It shows 3 months. Whether it's a new job or 3 months you'll be settled in with your job, I don't know, but you've got 3 months, Rupanshi. Is that okay? It's tough and it's going to be difficult. It's not going to be an easy job. It's not going to be easy at all. You've got lots and lots going towards you. It's just college. That's not going to be easy, is it? You're finding it difficult. Because in 3 months' time, it will change. Okay? It will change. I'm coming back tomorrow. So if you come back tomorrow, I'll do a longer reading for you. But I must go now. I've got to pick 1 card. Definitely come back tomorrow. If you subscribe and click the little bell, then you'll get notifications that when I'm live. So come back tomorrow and I'll do another card for you. I'll do a few cards, give you a bit longer. Okay. How are my crush feelings about you? The Sun. Good. Very good feelings about you. You've got the Sun card. You've got fun. You've got light, flowers, everything there is to do. He really is head over heels. So enjoy it. He really does like you. Oh, and see, what's my Sagittarian true intentions? I'll take 1 card because then I am going to run away. Okay, let's have a look. Right. Sagittarian. Have you been with him? Have you been with him very long? Because this is saying that someone in your past is returning to your life. If you're not really sure about him, right? and wait for the next person that's coming, but he's somebody from your past. I don't know who that is. And see, but it is true. The one you've got, I mean, I can see that he has got a lot of feelings for you, the one you're with, but there is somebody on the horizon, somebody from a past life that is going to come and turn up. So unless you're head over heels with the one you're with, wait for this other person to pop up. You might like him more. How weird. But then again, you don't know what the person from your past life or how he treated you before. Pop back tomorrow and I shall do the cards again, and I'll do longer cards for you, okay? For all those that have had a reading, I thank you all. It's been really, really lovely. Don't forget to subscribe and do the little bell thing. And I do have some good videos on my channel if you want to have a good old look. And we'll see how we go. I'll catch you tomorrow. Thank you. Blessed be.